Okay, just one moment, please. All right, great. We're all live. Mr. Seaver.
Thank you, Mr. Kapoor. And good afternoon, everyone. My name is Michael Dowry, serving as receiver for the city of Chester. Today is Tuesday, August 9th, 2022. I'd like to call to order this meeting here for the MFRAC, Municipal Financial Recovery Advisory Committee. Today, we are joined by Andrew Sheaf on behalf of the Governor's Office and the Department of Community and Economic Development. Also by Kelly Diaz on behalf of Delaware County Council, and also joined by Mayor Kirkland, CEO for the City of Chester, and Councilman Morgan on behalf of City Council. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Also joined here today by Chief of Staff on this engagement, BJ Kapoor. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone.
All right, so now that this meeting is called to order, our first discussion point is public comment. We did not receive any public comment through our formal channels for this committee. We have, however, engaged the community in several different settings, and have most recently, I think the biggest thing was the community meeting around the ARPA federal dollars. Great feedback that was submitted through numerous channels, and we're still digesting that information. But I just want to say thank you for that input. Still open for additional comments and suggestions, and we expect to circle back here in the near future with how those thoughts have been incorporated into our work. Regarding public comment or any additional comments received, would anybody on the committee like to address them? All right, well, hearing none, we'll jump into our first update, and that is the status of the receiver's recovery plan. Mr. Kapoor, would you mind taking on this item?
I'd be happy to do so. Good afternoon, Mr. Receiver, members of the committee, and the public. Just a very, very short update from me today. We continue to work with the city's finance department to provide additional staffing to clear up some of the backlogs in terms of audits and other things. So we're continuing to work with the Productivity Group to have those individuals staffed up. We do have an interim chief financial officer, Janora Burkett, who has been working and has been on site starting last week, and is continuing to work through that as well. In terms of something else that we have, another large personnel announcement that I think was discussed at the last MFRAC meeting is starting August 15th, which is next week. The City of Chester will have a chief operating officer by the name of Leonard Leitner. And Mr. Leitner is joining us today on this MFRAC committee call. We'd like to provide him with the opportunity to say hello to the committee and also to say hello to the public. So Mr. Leitner, if you wouldn't mind just giving a little bit of your background, both professionally as well as anything you'd like to say to the committee or to the public.
Well, thank you for this opportunity. I should say good afternoon to the committee and to the public. This is a humbling opportunity to be a part of this, and I look forward to it. A little bit, a brief background about me. I've been in the governmental world for about 15 years. I'm coming from the city of Allentown, Pennsylvania, where I was operating as a chief operating officer up there as well. And I served in various capacities in the city of Allentown, from deputy mayor to economic development director to risk management. So several different capacities, and I'm looking to bring those talents and that knowledge to the city of Chester to be a part of this opportunity here. So I do look forward to spending more time with each and every one of you, and we'll get an opportunity to get to know one another in more detail. So forgive me for my polo shirt today, but I am on vacation before I join you guys, and I do have the grandkids with me. So, but I do look forward to working with you guys here in the near future. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Leitner, and you also have a background as a veteran as well.
As well, yes.
Was it 26 years in the Army?
27 years in the United States Army. And I retired there in 2014 as a command sergeant major for the United States Army.
Great, thank you, Mr. Leitner. At this point, I will. That is really the update, as Mr. Leitner indicated. He is actually not started yet, but has started and has been joining us on various calls to get himself up to speed. Has visited Chester several times in person. Also did so during the hiring process, and obviously from the perspective of those of us who are staff to the receiver, very excited about it. And Mr. Receiver and other members of the committee, happy to turn this back over to you.
Mr. Kapoor, thank you for your updates and for introducing Mr. Leitner. Leonard, thank you again for taking on this opportunity. Looking forward to the opportunity to work with you, and anxiously anticipating Monday. But I'll shut up and open it up to the full committee.
Just want to say to Mr. Leitner, welcome. We look forward to working with you. Enjoy your vacation and enjoy your grands at this time. It's well worth it. The work begins after your vacation, so enjoy.
Thank you.
I don't have anything to say except for eager to start the partnership and collaboration with Mr. Leitner and the entire city of Chester. So again, enjoy your vacation, and I'll see you next week.
Thank you again.
Yeah, I would just like to say welcome, Mr. Leitner, and good luck, and we look forward to working with you.
Thank you.
Ditto. Welcome, and yes, please enjoy your vacation.
Thank all of you, and I do. Again, I look forward to it.
Next week begins a busy, hectic schedule. So, Mr. Leitner, thank you for your time. Feel free to disconnect at any time. We'll move on to the next agenda item, which will be brief. An update from me as we move to wrap up this meeting here. Hopefully, everyone is finding a way to beat the heat. The city has a couple great events coming up outside at like Taco Tuesday tonight. I don't know if I want to fight the weather, but I also want to spend some time downtown enjoying the food and festivities. So just a caution to the community to be mindful in this heat. The city's health department, led by Ms. Carter, is doing putting forth a good effort to provide resources and opportunities for the residents to find some relief, seek relief. And please be smart about your movements here in this weather. Financially, 2019 audit, we are expecting the 2019 financial audit, at least the first draft, to be delivered this week. Hopefully we'll be able to wrap that up in short order and get started on the 2020 audit right away. And then lastly, I'll just touch on recruiting. It was critical getting the COO position in place, and everyone is anxious to see for Mr. Leitner's arrival next week. But the work continues. Our next main area of focus will be on the CFO position. That job description will be hitting the streets hopefully here in the very near future. Some minor tweaks or edits being looked at here now, but hopefully we'll be able to get that out in short order. Unfortunately, we'll also be recruiting for an HR director position. That announcement just recently was made. A resignation was just recently announced. So we'll need to work in short order to get that position filled as well. And I wanted to touch on two management positions and codes that have been up for some time now, but we continue to seek the highest best qualified talent for those positions as well. The first one, concept is a one-stop shop manager. I forget the change to the title, but it is on the city's website. And the other is a supervisor of inspectors. So 3 or 4 critical management positions that we really need the community's help, business community at large, et cetera, to get these filled with some qualified talent. So thank you for your help and your assistance in that way. To the committee, does anyone have any questions or concerns for me? All right, hearing none, I'll open it up again to the full committee for any comments, questions, concerns in closing.
Just an announcement. You mentioned Tuesdays or Taco Tuesdays, I guess. I just want to make an announcement to the public, to the committee, any employer. This Friday, August 12th, is our food truck festival, food truck fest down in Avenue of the States. It's been getting a great response from the community, has been coming out and enjoying the food, the festivities, the vendors. So August 12th, I believe it starts from 5 to 10 p.m. I want to say. Flyers on our social media platforms and whatnot. So just please come out and enjoy yourself and still stay cool.
So, thank you, Councilman. Well, hearing no other comments or seeing no other, it's hard in this virtual world to keep up on that, but thank you for another meeting here, and we look forward to reconvening on the 23rd, August 23rd. Until then, be safe, be well. This meeting is adjourned.
Thank you.
Thank you.